You! Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Calm down, see. Whoa.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
No, I'm almost dead.
I can break through a shield if I damage it enough. Give it up!
Did you only come to tap my shield?
Here, now's my chance. Shields regenerated. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable. You're not stopping me. Keep me going.
Oh my god, dude, I didn't even expect that. This guy.
That shield will break if I hit hard enough.
You're not hurting me, Outlander!
He's exposed. Let him break that shield. Shield regenerated. Now's my chance.
Bro, I made him naked.
Huh? That shield's not gonna save me.
5,000 plus. Oh my god. Let's go. Holy shit, that was sick. It was easy, but
Your turn. Come down here and face me.
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the marshals, slaughtered the Karja. So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you. It's salvage time, boys.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
Slain. Nozar, Voidis, Vashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north. With all those machines they were riding, they must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tenakth.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
It's too bad about Nazar and Voidis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
About Vashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tenakth. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tenakth.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
Fashav called Regala a rival. Someone that Tanakh chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tanakh weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
You said the Tanakh lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tanakh. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tanakh territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tanakh really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tanakh further west?
That's right. Plainsong is they're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tanakh. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
I guess let's just okay, this last thing and then
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open
yeah, wait,
before.
let me just
Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram Delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
This area is no man's land.
That it is.
this last one.
The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
Alright, back.
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Alright, okay. 10 health. Skill points. Let's go ahead and I've got another 4 skill points, 4 sets of skill points. I feel, you know, Wait a minute. You know, I kept trying to do this, but it never worked. I need to power attack, deal. Okay, I need this. Burst fire. Let's go into the hunters. Let me just take this. Deep concentration. Heavy weapon. Heavy weapon. Okay. Deal more damage while using heavy weapons. Okay. What is this? Triple notch. Load up to 3 arrows of your currently selected type. Fire normally to release. Okay. This was there in the previous game as well. Let me see some infiltration stealth there. Okay, this looks important. I guess that's all of it. Let's see where we are on the map. Alright, okay, so we are here down. So the map is pretty huge. Alright. Let's see the quest. We are still on the... It's still the same, the embassy. Okay. Now I can get this. Maybe. Alright, anyways, let's just... okay. We've unlocked a weapon technique. Weapon techniques are unique, powerful attacks that offer exceptional strategies. Okay, tap or hold R1 while aiming to use your selected technique. Using a weapon technique depletes your weapon stamina, which regenerates over time. Okay. Switch between available weapon techniques for your current weapon by opening the weapon wheel. L1 and okay. Oh yes, we got this. The shield wing, like a paraglide. Yeah, that's nice. Is an energy-based glider repurposed from machine technology. Hold square while in the air to deploy and glide. Tap circle to stop gliding.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe a backup of Gaia.
Alright.
It won't be easy out there. The blight, the storms, Regala's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way
I
to
need
fix
to
the world.
loot up.
Like Elizabeth would. The woman who led the ambush, Regala, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. But what's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels? Good spot to test the shield wing. Why climb down when I can glide? I can refill my pouch with these later.
Okay, so this is a nice thing, you know, like when you're out of health. Okay, when you're out of health, when your health is like the you can, as you can see, the 10 out of 10 on the bottom left. If that is depleted, if that is already like you have consumed a lot of them, then you can just hold up on the D-pad. Oh wait, just hold up on the D-pad and you'll just, you know, refill from whatever you have collected in a stash. So that's a really nice. Really nice feature.
Send this to my stash.
Okay. Oh wait, let me just save this. Okay, let's continue where we left off. Okay, so the fight that we had here was pretty sick. Like there were new machines, like you know, it showed us, the game literally just showed us like new machines to, you know, what do you say, new machines to, like, you know, you can, what is that, you can take control of, or what is that called, and override. Yes, the word is override. You can override new machines. That's a new this thing. That's nice. Alright, I guess here we can use that glide thingy, right? Let's glide. Let's go. It taps circle while gliding to stop gliding. Okay, that's pretty nice.
Something's going on at that camp.
What is this? Oh, there's another thing here. Let me just do this.
Really think you can do that?
Group, come on. You know me.
What is
Have I
this?
ever given you anything less than perfection?
If it isn't the savior of Meridian and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. I was at Barrenlight when the Tanakh attacked. Nasty business. But every codger in Oseram is thankful you drove him off.
So what are you doing out here?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure in the West. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that's ready to take advantage. We'll buy any scrap you got. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West, guaranteed. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Laren can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge. You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
All right, okay. So is this something like, you know, something where we can get some like high-end armor? Wait a minute. Salvage contract scroll. Then the following contract is bestowed by unlimited salvagers hereby recipient the shell. But please don't die. All right, okay, so maybe this is something where we can. What is this below?
Can make this armor work.
Something. Wait, let me just check it on the map. Where is it? What is this? This is. Wait, convoy ambush. Is that a thing? Salvage contracts. Okay, one awesome artificer. Okay. Maybe we can just do that, you know, later on the lines. For now, let me just stick to these two things. Let's do this first. This right over here.
I might want to read that contract before going on the hunt.
That contract thing seems really useful.
I'll stash this away for
What the
later.
fuck?